In the vast expanse of the South Atlantic Ocean lies a cluster of islands, rugged and windswept, known as the Falkland Islands. These islands, over 300 miles east of Argentina, hold a unique allure, captivating visitors with their wild beauty, abundant wildlife, and a history as dramatic as the landscape itself. Known as the Islas Malvinas in Spanish, these islands are at the heart of a long-standing sovereignty dispute between the United Kingdom and Argentina. This clash of cultures and claims adds another layer of intrigue to this remote corner of the world. The Falkland Islands are a place of stark contrasts, where the power of nature is evident at every turn. The islands, though small, hold a prominent place in both history and natural history. Their significance as a breeding ground for a variety of seabirds and marine mammals draws researchers and wildlife enthusiasts from across the globe. The island's strategic location in the South Atlantic has also made them a focal point for exploration, trade, and unfortunately conflict. Despite their remoteness, the Falkland Islands are surprisingly accessible. Regular flights connect the islands to the mainland, making them a surprisingly easy destination to reach. Whether you arrive by air or sea, the islands offer a unique opportunity to experience a world untouched by mass tourism. The warmth of the local people, known for their resilience and hospitality, adds to the allure of this extraordinary destination. The landscape of the Falkland Islands is a testament to the forces of nature that have shaped it over millennia. Rugged cliffs rise from the churning sea, sculpted by relentless winds and crashing waves. In the interior, rolling hills, carpeted in emerald green, stretch towards the horizon, dotted with flocks of sheep that graze peacefully. The island's coastline, deeply indented with inlets and bays, provides shelter for a remarkable array of wildlife. The climate of the Falkland Islands is as dramatic as its landscape. Strong winds, often gusting to gale force, are a constant presence, shaping the vegetation and influencing daily life. Rainfall is frequent, though rarely heavy, contributing to the lushness of the landscape. Temperatures remain cool throughout the year, with snow flurries a possibility even in the summer months. Despite the challenging conditions, the islands are a haven for a surprising diversity of plant and animal life. Specialized plants, adapted to the wind and salt spray, cling tenaciously to the cliffs and dunes. Inland peat bogs, rich in unique flora, provide habitat for a variety of birds and insects. The Falkland Islands are a reminder that even in the harshest environments, life finds a way to thrive. The Falkland Islands are a wildlife enthusiast's dream, a sanctuary for an abundance of creatures found nowhere else on Earth. Penguins, in all their comical glory, are the undisputed stars of the show. King penguins, the second largest penguin species, gather in vast colonies, their calls echoing across the beaches. Gentoo penguins, with their distinctive white eye patches, waddle comically along the shore, while Magellanic penguins, smaller and more agile, dart through the waves.
But the island's avian diversity extends far beyond penguins. Black-browed albatrosses, with their impressive wingspans, soar effortlessly above the waves, while giant petrels, formidable predators, patrol the skies. The islands are also home to a variety of waders, ducks, and songbirds, their colorful plumage adding vibrancy to the landscape. The waters surrounding the islands teem with marine life. Seals, both elephant and fur, bask on the beaches, while dolphins and porpoises frolic in the waves. Whales, including humpbacks and orcas, are frequent visitors to the island's waters, drawn by the abundance of krill and other prey. The Falkland Islands are a testament to the richness and diversity of life that can flourish in even the most remote corners of our planet.
The Falkland Islands, despite their peaceful appearance, have a history marked by conflict and controversy. The island's strategic location in the South Atlantic has made them a prize, coveted by nations far and wide. For centuries, the islands have been at the heart of a sovereignty dispute between the United Kingdom and Argentina, a dispute that has cast a long shadow over the island's history.
The first recorded landing on the islands was by English Captain John Strong in 1690, who named the sound between the two main islands after Viscount Falkland. The French established a settlement on East Falkland in 1764, but were forced to cede control to the Spanish in 1767. The British established a settlement on West Falkland in 1765, but were expelled by the Spanish in 1770.
The sovereignty dispute came to a head in 1833, when the British reasserted their claim to the islands, expelling the remaining Argentine officials and establishing a permanent presence. Argentina, however, never relinquished its claim to the islands, referring to them as the Islas Malvinas and considering them an integral part of their national territory. The The Falklands War of 1982 brought the sovereignty dispute between the United Kingdom and Argentina to the world's attention.
The 74-day conflict, sparked by Argentina's invasion of the islands, claimed the lives of hundreds of soldiers on both sides and left a lasting legacy of pain and division.
Today, the Falkland Islands remain a British overseas territory, with the United Kingdom responsible for their defence and foreign affairs.
The islands have their own government, with a democratically elected legislative assembly responsible for most domestic matters.
The islanders, fiercely independent and proud of their heritage, have repeatedly voted to maintain their ties with the United Kingdom.
The shadow of the Falklands War still looms large over the islands.
Memorials to the fallen stand as stark reminders of the human cost of conflict, while minefields, remnants of the war, still pose a threat in some areas.
Despite the lingering tensions, the islanders are determined to build a peaceful and prosperous future, welcoming visitors from all over the world and sharing their unique way of life.
Stepping ashore on the Falkland Islands is like stepping back in time to a bygone era of British culture and tradition. The island's British heritage is evident in everything from the red telephone boxes and double-decker buses of Stanley, the capital, to the afternoon tea and scones served in local cafes.
English is the official language, although Spanish is also spoken by some islanders, a legacy of the island's complex history. The islanders, known for their warmth and hospitality, are always eager to share their love of their homeland with visitors.
Life on the islands is a world away from the hustle and bustle of modern life. The pace of life is slower, more relaxed, with a strong sense of community and tradition.
Local events such as the annual agricultural show and the Falkland Islands Marathon bring the community together to celebrate their unique heritage.
No trip to the Falkland Islands is complete without a visit to Stanley, the island's charming capital. Nestled on the shores of a natural harbour, Stanley is a delightful blend of British charm and rugged island character.
Colourful houses line the streets, while pubs and shops offer a taste of local life. History buffs will want to visit the Falkland Islands Museum, housed in a beautifully restored 19th century building.
The museum tells the story of the islands, from their discovery to the present day, with exhibits on the island's natural history, maritime heritage, and of course the Falklands War.
For wildlife enthusiasts, Volunteer Point is a must-see. Located on the eastern tip of East Falkland, Volunteer Point is home to one of the largest king penguin colonies in the world. Thousands of penguins gather here to breed, offering an unforgettable spectacle of nature's wonder.
Other wildlife highlights include Sea Lion Island, home to a variety of seals, seabirds and penguins, and Pebble Island, known for its diverse birdlife and beautiful beaches. The economy of the Falkland Islands is built on a foundation of natural resources, with fishing, agriculture and tourism playing key roles. The island's waters are home to some of the world's richest fishing grounds, with squid, hake and toothfish being major catches.
The fishing industry is a major employer and a significant contributor to the island's economy. Agriculture, particularly sheep farming, has long been a mainstay of the Falkland Islands economy. The island's rolling hills provide ideal grazing land for sheep, and wool exports have been a valuable source of income for generations.
In recent years, the islands have also seen a growth in tourism, with visitors drawn by the island's unique wildlife, dramatic landscapes and fascinating history.
The Falkland Islands government is committed to sustainable development, balancing economic growth with environmental protection. Tourism is carefully managed to minimize the impact on the island's fragile ecosystems, while the fishing industry operates under strict quotas to ensure the long-term health of fish stocks.
The Falkland Islands are a destination that will stay with you long after you've left its shores. The island's unique blend of natural beauty, fascinating history, and welcoming people make them a truly unforgettable travel experience.
The best time to visit the Falkland Islands is during the austral summer, from November to March, when the weather is milder and wildlife is most active. The islands are accessible by air and sea, with regular flights from Punta Arenas in Chile and Mount Pleasant, the island's main airport.
Whether you're a wildlife enthusiast, a history buff, or simply looking for an adventure off the beaten track, the Falkland Islands have something to offer everyone. So why not plan your own Falkland Islands adventure today and discover the untamed beauty of these remarkable islands for yourself?